godly parenting, I want to really understand what godly parenting is about. Godly parenting is about parenting our children to have the character of God, raising what the Bible calls godly seeds. In Malachi chapter 2, verse 15, the Bible says that God has brought a couple together, the husband and the wife together, because he is seeking godly seeds, to have children that have the character of God. So godly parenting, itself is parenting our children the way God parents us. That is the starting point. So how does God really do this? God starts to parent us, and he relates with every one of his children on the platform of love. That great four-letter word, love. Now, you think about it as a parent. Some of us as parents, believe me, I've met so many parents. If they have a choice, some of the children they'll put a label on them, back to sender. Back to sender, because you don't like what you're seeing in them. Well, you know what? God himself knows every single one of us, and he chose us just as we are. Some of you may be disappointed, with your own children. Maybe they're not as intelligent as you are, or how you want them to be. They're not as athletic as you want them to be, and you feel disappointed. If you have a choice, you wouldn't pick them. But God knows everything about you. He knows everything about us as individuals, your handicaps, your failings, and everything. And he says, you are my child. And that is it. Love. Loving the child just as they are, no preconditions. And that's amazing. That is how we begin to parent our children the way God parents us. And parenting is about giving to our children those things we desperately need and receive from God. Not just the things we receive, those things we desperately need, that you know that your reliance is completely on God. Those things you receive, and that you can, those things you need and receive from God. That is, giving them to your own children. That is part of what God